Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tiger Pit here at Frenship High School as we bring you the by-district round of the basketball playoffs here in 5A between the Amarillo High Sandies and the Abilene High Eagles. I'm Jimmy Pogue. Glad to be with you here tonight. Randy Cluck alongside here on AISD Live. We'll take the time out real quickly for the national anthem. So we are here for the by-district round between Amarillo High and Abilene High. Amarillo High here with a record of 26-7 overall. They were ranked 23rd in the state of Texas. They were tied for first place in 3-5A. They lost a coin flip to Amarillo Tascosa, so they draw another district champion. Abilene High 20-11 overall, 7-1 in 4-5A. Abilene High last Tuesday night, won their first outright district title since 2016. Meanwhile, Jason Pillion's squad from Amarillo High has won 16 of the last 18 district championships. Randy Clark, I'm telling you this right now, the record button is not doing anything. Okay, so just letting you know. So we get ready for the starting lineups of this. We know who we'll see from Abilene High. For Amarillo High, they graduated their starting 5 last year, plus their 6th man. And so this year, they have a whole different starting lineup. It looks like this. Starting off at the point is Hud Schaefer, number 2. Schaefer is a 6-foot guard. Then Patch Parr is a 6'2 junior guard. Rex Reimers, number 11, 6'2 senior. Tate Mabin is number 14, a 5'10 junior. And then the big man is Jackson Richards, number 15, 6'6 and a junior. He averages 16.8 points per game and is obviously the best player for Jason Pillion. Eagles get ready to introduce their starting lineup. We anticipate who we're about to see.
Wearing the white uniform and designated as the home are the Abilene High Eagles.
Amarillo High going to be in their road black uniforms, the gold trim. And Abilene High will be in the home whites. They will start Cade Reese, number 0, a 5'10 junior, alongside his brother, number 1, Brooks Reese. Brooks is the one that kind of makes it all go for the Eagles. 5'10 and a senior. Then we'll see Stevie Wright, number 2, a 6'1 junior. And then we'll see Peyton Shaver, number 20, 6'3 senior. And then I'm assuming it is Brenner Paul, 25, 6'4 and a senior. Should be a really good matchup here tonight. Two good coaches. Jason Pillion, a Cooper grad, kind of doing his thing before the game started. A little gamesmanship, came out in a Cooper warm-up jacket. And you can see Justin Reese just laughing when he came out on the floor wearing that. He's back to his black and gold now. Justin Reese, the head coach of Abilene High. We're ready to go for this one. And it's going to be Jackson Richards jumping it up against Peyton Shaver. We're ready to go by district on the line here tonight. Sandies and the Eagles here from the Tiger Pit. They get ready for the jump, and the tap comes down to Amarillo High. Reimer immediately gives the ball up. You're going to see a lot of motion offense from the Sandies. Hud Schaefer with the basketball, right wing for Richards. Drives in against Brenner Paul, dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds, so the ball goes over to Abilene High on the turnover. Eagles with the basketball. They'll work it up with Stevie Wright. Wright, the junior, gives it off for Brooks Reese. Reese picked up by Tate Mabin, drives in, kicks it outside for Wright. Gives it off now for Brenner Paul. Paul drops it back off for Brooks. Brooks drives in, got 2 men in the air. Kicks it back outside. Eagles trying to swing the basketball. They go to Shaver, left wing side, outside the 3. Ball took a look, did not go in. Rebound comes down to the big man, Jackson Richards. Sandies run the floor. A pump fake by Parr. 3 from outside on the way, no good. Long rebound. Brooks Reese lets it right out of bounds, and the ball belongs to Abilene High. Just underway here. We played 50 seconds, no score. Two teams played in the playoffs last year. Brooks Reese, right side for Shaver. Ball tipped away, goes out of bounds. It was tipped by Jackson Richards. One of the crazy statistics that you will see about Amarillo High is the number of times they get a hand on the basketball in the passing lanes. Inbound will be put in by the Eagles. Cade Reese will put it in, does so for Stevie Wright. Wright works outside the three, left-handed dribble, drives in, kicks outside, and we've got a charge. First foul of the game is called against Stevie Wright, first team foul. Still scoreless here in the first quarter. Sandies with the basketball. Hud Schaefer hands the ball off to Patch Parr. Parr comes working it down the floor. Gets it back on the return outside the three. Now gives it for Richards. Richards, the left-hander, drives in, doesn't have a lane. Outside, Parr a three. Takes a look and will go. It's a three. Patch Parr has given Amarillo High the 3-0 lead. Brooks Reese the other way for Abilene High. On the bounce for Brenner Paul. Paul back for Reese. Reese a long-range three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schaefer. Schaefer wants the Sandies to run. Looks down low. The kick outside and a three again by Parr is an air ball. Richards the rebound, left-handed shot, no. And Stevie Wright will pull this one down. He's got Shaver out on the outlet. Shaver a Euro step, missed the shot, and he's fouled. Shaver will be at the free throw line. Shaver's first is good. I think the foul was on Richards. His first and the team's first. 3-1. Eagles now on the board. Shaver's second does not go. Battle for the loose ball. Finally pulled down by Clay Cameron, who checked in for Richards. Parr. Now the motion offense. Gives the ball off for Schaefer. Schaefer got caught up. Ball knocked away. Still a scramble for the loose ball. We've got a whistle and a foul. I think that is on Wright. The double check. If so, that's his second. We are away from the official, so we can't really see that. Cade Reese gets the steal. He'll work the basketball up for the Eagles. 3-1 Amarillo High with the lead. Stevie Wright, left-handed dribble, kicks it, bounces outside. Shaver back. Brooks Reese, three on the way. Good. Brooks has given the Eagles the lead at 4-3, and a timeout's going to be called. First lead change of the basketball game. 30 seconds by Jason Pillion. 4-3 Abilene High. Or excuse me, 4-3 Abilene High, as Brooks Reese hit that three from outside. So 4-3 our score on the 32nd timeout. We return back to play. This one is out now, Randy. This one's out. Oh, it's on? Okay. So Sandies basketball. It will inbound for Hud Schaefer. Schaefer picked up by Brooks Reese. Brooks his left-handed dribble against Brooks. On the bounce now for Jackson Richards, who is checked back in. Outside for Patch. And now for Reimer. And now then Cameron with the basketball. Cameron drives in, kicks it for Reimer. Reimer picked up on the outside by Brenner Paul. A swing game going on right now by the Sandies. The left-handed jumper is good from about 6 feet. The basket is made by Jackson Richards. Richards on the board. Now 5-4, Amarillo High. Eagles back the other way. And Justin Reese is going to be, or excuse me, Brooks Reese is going to be called for a charge. Justin Reese got up and was not happy with that call. First on Brooks. And we will see Miles Osborne check into the game for Brooks. Third team foul against the Eagles. Back the other way comes Schaefer. Schaefer picked up by Shaver. The Schaefer-Shaver matchup is going to be a tongue twister all night. Cameron on the bounce. Gives it off for Reimer. Reimer kicks it outside. Swing pass to Clay Cameron. Nice cut and a backdoor layup good by Richards. And the foul's going to be on Brenner Paul. Eagles have committed 4 fouls here in the early going. 7-4, Sandies with the lead. And trying to complete the three-point play is going to be Jackson Richards. He is the scorer on this team at 16.8 a game. Free throw on the way is good. So he's got 5 of the Sandies 8 here in the first quarter, and it's 8-4. Eagles the other way. Give the ball off. Gavin Colley has checked in. Colley will shoot the 3 from outside, front irons it, no good. Rebound to Schaefer. Schaefer falls to the floor, no travel called. Richards gives the ball off. Good look down low. Stevie Wright almost had the steal. Sandies scrambling after the loose ball, knocked away. Picked up by the Sandies. That and still loose to the floor, and Brenner Paul will pick it up and then throws it away. Good hustle by both teams there. And now then we'll see Will Sherwood check in. And we'll see Cade Reese come back into the game. Cade Reese comes in for Brenner Paul. Sandy basketball. They lead 8-4. 3 minutes to play first quarter. Here at the Tiger Pit at Frenship. Richards trying to get Shaver off his feet. Drives in. Left-handed shot, no good. Everybody crashes the board. Sandy's come up with it with Cameron. Cameron turns it over. Long lead pass for Stevie Wright. Drives in. Right shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by, looks like Reimer. It is Reimer. Reimer gives the basketball off. Good ball movement by the Sandies. Outside is Maben. Justin Reese calling out his defensive alignment for the Eagles. Reimer. The ball back. A long-range 3 on the way from Richards is no good. Rebound to Maben. Down low, shot on the way, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Gavin Colley. Colley puts it back for Stevie Wright. Wright, free throw line jumper good. Stevie Wright has his first basket. Cuts the Sandy lead to 2 at 8-6. Sandies have the basketball. Richards to do everything. Tate Maben down low. Layup no good. Missed by Reimer. Eagles come away with it, have a chance to tie or take the lead. 1:42 first quarter. With the basketball, Shaver. Shaver, head of the key. Ball's tipped and in the passing lanes. Actually, no tip call. It was just out of bounds there. Brooks Reese checks back in, comes in for Shaver. Sandy basketball, minute and a half. First quarter. Carr's gonna work it up. Reimer is there with him. Maben, Sherwood, the others in the lineup. They look down low. Good hands in the passing lane by Brooks Reese. Parr has the ball over his head, gives it off for Richards. Richards back outside, a minute to play first quarter. 8-6 Sandies, outside 3, yes. Good shot from outside by Reimer, he's got a 3 ball, it's 11-6. Sandies with the lead. Brooks Reese works the ball up the floor. for the Eagles. 39 seconds. Brooks keeps the ball, picked up by Sherwood. Eagles look like they want to play for one. Osborne gives it back to Brooks. 25 now on the clock. Brooks Reese started a drive, keeps it. He's got space down to 15 seconds. Brooks Reese looks over at the official. 10 seconds. Eagles will run their play. The bounce pass comes in. Down low. Colley lays it up and in. Gavin Colley on the board. And the shot from half court is no good. We played the first quarter. Here at the Tiger Pit, our score, Amarillo High leads Abilene High 11-8 here on AIC Live. We keep it right here. Second quarter ready to start here at the Tiger Pit. Jimmy Fogue, Randy Cluck over there on the camera, bringing you this one tonight. Back home tonight at Shotwell Stadium, got the Crosstown Showdown soccer matchup between Cooper and Abilene High. So got you on every station you possibly can here on AIC Live tonight. Eagles will have the basketball. Brooks Reese along with Miles Osborne, Gavin Colley, Brenner Paul is back in, and Cade Reese. This is Cade Reese with the basketball. On the bounce for Brenner Paul, outside for Brooks. Down low for Paul, back outside to Cade. Good ball movement by the Eagles. They kick it outside. Brooks Reese, a long three, got it. Brooks Reese has 2 threes, and we are tied at 11. First tie of the basketball game. 11 apiece. Abilene High knows that they can probably play with Amarillo High in this. Amarillo High is so disciplined, though. Schaefer gives it off for Tate Mabin. Mabin goes down low for Richards. Richards dribbles it out. Wants to reset the offense. Gives it off for Reimer. Reimer on the dish on the baseline for Patch Parr. Parr works against Osborne, kicks it outside. Dribbling in is Richards, a little up and under, lays it up and in. Jackson Richards has 7. Amarillo High back to the lead at 13-11. 6:50 to play first half. Brooks Reese comes driving in, brings it back out. Stevie Wright will check back in, first available opportunity. Osborne has the basketball on the left-handed dribble. Working well outside the 3. Gives it off for Gavin Colley. Colley back for Brooks. Brooks comes driving in. Ball bounces away. Osborne runs it down. Osborne drives in, kicks it. Brenner Paul, a 3 from outside. No. Rebound pulled down here by the Sandies. And away comes Reimer. Reimer front court, gives it off for Schaefer. They look down low for Reimer. Good crisp passing. Amarillo High has the layup and in. Reimer has 5. 15-11. Amarillo High back up by 4. Justin Reese wants a timeout. It'll be a full timeout for Reese. So 6 minutes, 1 second to play first half. 4-0 run here by the Sandies after Abilene High tied at 11. So Amarillo High now leads at 15-11 here on AIC Live. How are you? Good.
You're the man. You're the man.
Back here at the Tiger Pit, Jimmy Pogue, glad to be with you here tonight. 15-11, Amarillo High with the lead. The Eagles have the basketball. Stevie Wright back into the lineup for Justin Reese. He gives it off for Brooks. Brooks, oh, nice cut by Shaver, lays it up and in. Hayden Shaver has his first field goal. He's got 3 points overall. The Eagles cut it to a 2-point game at 15-13. Schaefer picked up by Wright. Gavin Colley is one that checked out, so Wright could check back in. Outside for Maben. Around the horn it goes. 3 on the way from outside is no good. Shaver fights for the loose ball. They say it's off Shaver and out of bounds. Talked to Jason Pillion about his team. He said Tate Maben only averaging 3.8 points per game, but he goes, he is as important as Jason Richards because of the way the intensity he brings to the table. Stevie Wright, easily most improved for Abilene High, gives it outside. Cade Reese a 3. They called a travel first. Traveling violation, and now then we will see Bill Ismail check in. Richards will check out. Ishmael, 6'7" senior, plays a wing for Jason Pillion. Sandies back with the basketball. Schaefer works against Brooks Reese. Is it outside for Patch Parr? 2 steps outside the 3. Cade Reese blankets him. Parr drives in, gets Cade in the air. Shot had a block, set a foul. So Cade Reese will pick up the foul. See, first foul in the second quarter. And going to the free throw line is Patch Parr. He has a pair. First free throw on the way is good. So 4 points now for Patch. You do not want to get into a free throw shooting contest with Amarillo High. Parr sets, second is on the way. It's also good. 5 points now for Parr. The lead goes back to 4 at 17-13. Reese across the timeline. Looks at the 3, shoots the 3, missed. Rebound came down to Shaver. He's fouled. I believe the foul is on Parr. First team foul of the second quarter. And Shaver goes to the free throw line for a pair. First is good. He's got one more. 4 points now for Shaver. Osborne checks back in. Cade Reese is out. Second free throw on the way is good. Eagles trail by 2 at 17-15. Outside with the basketball, Clay Cameron, who's back in. Cameron gave it to Schaefer, back to Parr. Maben down low for Ishmael. The shot no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds, belongs to the Eagles. Abilene High can tie it up again or take the lead with a 3. And we will see Richards come back in the game for Ishmael. And we also see Reimer come in for Maben. 17-15, Amarillo High with the lead. 4 minutes, 9 seconds, first half. Eagles with a basketball. They look down low for Brenner Paul. Nice play by Paul. He's fouled. A really nice play by Brenner Paul because he tapped past the ball. We'll see Tate Maben check right back in. Maben comes in for Schaefer. Second team foul against Amarillo High. The inbound put in for Shaver. Outside, Brooks Reese a 3, got it. Brooks is hot, he's got 9. And the Eagles have the lead at 18-17. Third lead change in the basketball game. Here comes Patch Parr. Picked up by Stevie Wright. Wright got him. Foul's called on Stevie. Second team foul. And now then we see Gavin Colley check in. I think that's the second on right. Parr puts it inbounds for Reimer. Reimer picked up by Brenner Paul outside the 3. On the lob for Richards. Richards trying to work the low block, got loose, lays it up and in. Jackson Richards has 9. Sandies take the lead back at 19-18. Shawver shakes his man, gets loose down low, looks for a cutter ball knocked away by Richards, still belongs to Abilene High. Eagles will put it inbounds. Put it in for Brooks. Brooks Reese outside the 3, gives it off for Miles Osborne. Eagles working from my right to my left. If you're watching us here tonight, glad you're with us. Back for Brooks. Brooks works up against Maben. On the bounce for Shawver. Shawver 2 steps outside the 3. Little shake and bake move, drives in, tried the Euro again. We got a blocking foul. No, Shawver draws the foul against Richards. That'll be 2 on Richards. Shawver goes back to the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the stripe. First free throw on the way is good. 6 now for Shawver, 1 more. We are tied at 19. 2:51 to play in the half. Second free throw, took a look, didn't go, so we are tied. Sandies with a basketball, Cameron. Sandies want to run it down the floor, they give it off for Schaefer. Schaefer outside for Parr. Now then for Reimer, they give it off for Cameron again. Sandies trying to post up. Now then for Maben. Maben drives in on Brooks Reese. Shot on the way, no, we've got a foul against the Eagles. They don't know, take your pick right here. It's gonna be on Shawver. Brooks Reese and Stevie Wright will check in. Schaefer at the free throw line for a pair. First one's on the way, it's good. Sandies take the lead again at 20-19. One free throw remaining for Hud Schaefer. Seconds on the way. It's good. So Schaefer gets 2 points. 21-19. Sandies have the lead. Wright on the bounce. This is off for Brenner Paul. Back now for Brooks Reese. Reese tried to get Cameron in the air. Cross-court pass to Cade Reese. Cade up top now for Shawver. 2 minutes left to play first half. Shawver left-handed dribble among the trees, gives it out Cade Reese. 3 on the way, took a look, wouldn't go. Rebound pulled down by Clay Cameron. Cameron puts it into the hands of Schaefer into the front court. Long lead now for Parr. Parr picked up by Stevie Wright. Got a whistle and on the floor. I think they called this on Cade Reese. Inbound to be put in by the Sandies. Cross-court pass for Schaefer. They look down the block for Parr, and it's stolen away. Here come the Eagles. Brooks Reese coming towards the front court with it. Gives it off Stevie Wright. Long-range 3 won't go. Rebound pulled down by Schaefer. 21-19, Sandies with the lead. Minute 20 to play in the half. A spin move by Schaefer. Brenner Paul's not moving, and that's going to be a travel. Good play, keeping your feet by Brenner Paul. Gavin Colley will check in for Brenner Paul now. Eagles can tie the basketball game up or take the lead. Put it in the hands of Brooks Reese. We wind it down towards the minute. Brooks It's a good basketball game here tonight. Maben picks him up. Brooks gives it off for Colley. Colley really about 30 feet away. Ball's turned over. Bad pass. Reimer comes in, dishes down low. The layup is good by Maben. Tate Maben is on the board. All 5 players have scored now for Amarillo High. 50 seconds left. Sandies by 4. I said 50 seconds left in the first half. Good rundown by Stevie Wright. Wright gives it outside for Brooks Reese. He is smothered at the logo by Tate Maben. And we got a whistle and a foul off the ball. And that foul is going to be on Maben. It's his first, I believe. Eagles will put it in on the floor. They give it off for Stevie Wright. Wright comes dribbling in. Stevie cross-court pass. And stepping on the inline is Cade Reese. Turnover, Miles Osborne will check back in. .23 seconds to play in the half. Inbound put in for Schaefer. Down to 18 seconds. Now down to 15. Now down to 10. It's still Schaefer outside. They kick it outside for Maben. Took a 3, didn't go. Rebound to Shawver. And that is blocked. Colley's baseball chunk for the basket is blocked. We get to the end of the first half. We played the first half here in the bi-district round of the playoffs, 23-19. Amarillo High has the lead. Take the timeout here at the half, and we'll be back with more Eagle basketball after this on AISD Live. Randy.
Love you. You're the man.
Halftime here at the Tiger Pit in Frenship. Jimmy Pogue, Randy Cluck with you here tonight. Give you some halftime numbers. Amarillo High leading by a score of 23-19. Sandies are led by Jackson Richards, who has 9 points. Patch Parr and Rex Reimer each have 5. And then it's Tate Mabin and Hud Schaefer with 2 apiece. Abilene High is led by Brooks Reese's 9 points. He has 3 balls in the first half. Peyton Shawver has 6. Stevie Wright and Gavin Colley have 2 apiece for the total of 19. For the Eagles, if you're Justin Reese and you're wondering what was said in the locker room at halftime, Brooks Reese has to keep the hot hand when he has it. Shawver has had a good first half. You've got to get Stevie Wright on track. Wright has been such an asset this year for this Eagles squad. You also have to get Cade Reese involved in the offense to get going. But it was a really good first half for Abilene High. This Amarillo High team, that motion offense, gives teams fits. And you could tell Justin Reese has watched his share of film over the last week, and given a week to prepare for him has been really good. And Amarillo and Abilene High has been up to the challenge here in the first half. Second half ready to start. Eagles are on the floor. They have their starting lineup back. They have Peyton Shawver and Brenner Paul, Cade Reese, Brooks Reese, and Stevie Wright. Amarillo High is going to counter with Patch Parr and Jackson Richards, and also Hud Schaefer. Trying to see the last two if they'll turn their backs the other way. Rex Reimer is in there. This is Schaefer with the basketball and Tate Mabin. So Schaefer with the ball. They look down low for Richards. His shot on the way is good. Just bangs his way in there. And he has 11. 25-19, 6-point lead for the Sandies. Cade Reese gives the ball off for Stevie Wright. Stevie dribbles in, kicks it outside. Around the horn it goes. Brooks Reese back outside for Shawver. Shawver gets a return pass from Cade Reese. Shawver working on his man, got him in the air, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Reimer. Sandies want to run, they will pull it out. They give it off for Parr. They look down low again for Reimer, and now the 3 from outside. Nothing but the bottom by Richards, but it's only a 2-pointer. 13, Justin Reese wants a timeout. And he will take the full timeout to Reese. 27-19, the lead is 8 for the Sandies. And it has been a quick 4 points to open the second half, all by Jackson Richards. So I'm sure that Justin Reese telling his team what they need to do to slow that attack down a little bit. I believe the entire Pillion, Longacre, Milliron family all here tonight. Some of Jason Pillion's former teammates. Mark Ferry I saw across the way. Played at Cooper with Jason, a lot of people here. Eagle crowd, Eagles always travel well. Good to see them here tonight. We also understand that back at Shotwell Stadium, the Abilene High girls defeated the Cooper girls 1-0 in their soccer matchup. The guys' game is following here in just a bit. 27-19 our score. Sandies with the lead. Eagles have the basketball. And Abilene High's got to get off the schneid here in the second half. Wright gets it in for Brooks Reese. Brooks is picked up by Tate Mabin. Gives the ball off for Schaefer, or excuse me, Wright outside, and there is Peyton Shawver who hits a 3. Shawver now has 9, 27-22. Eagles cut the lead back down to 6. If Shaver can get hot, what Justin Reese would love to see here. Schaefer the other way. Richards drives in, left-hand scoop, good, and Brenner Paul fouls him. So Richards will try and complete the three-point play. And Richards is already right at his average, and we are early in the third quarter. Free throws on the way by the left-hander is good. He's got 16. 30-22, the lead goes back to 8 for Amarillo High. Wright gives the ball off for Brooks Reese. Reese gets to the free throw line, picks the dribble up, gives it off to Wright. Ball stolen away. Schaefer comes driving in. Schaefer missed the shot. Rebound. Swings around for Schaefer. His layup is good. Hud Schaefer now has 4. Amarillo High now a 10-point lead, in control of this third quarter. Brooks Reese gives it off for Shaver. Shaver dribbles in, gets a double team, gets it to Brenner Paul. Someone's open from outside. Zone being employed at the moment by Amarillo High. Brooks Reese with the dribble, picked up outside by Mabin. Left-handed dribble, switches over, gets the free throw line, cut off. Got in the air, gives it for Shaver for 3, no good. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be on Patch Parr. His second, first team foul against Amarillo High. Inbound pass put in for Shaver. Reimer picks him up. Ball stolen away from Shaver. And Justin Reese gets a technical. Well, Shaver gets knocked to the floor. Can't really blame Justin here. Shaver knocked to the floor, no call. And Reese has something to say to the official and gets a technical. So now then Richards will go to the other end and shoot. So they wait for Richards. Free throw on the way is good. He has one more. Richards now with 17. Takes his time. Second free throw is also good. And it also becomes Amarillo High's basketball. 34-22, the lead's a dozen. Inbound pass put in for Schaefer. Schaefer across the timeline, stolen away, Stevie Wright. Wright dribbles in. Ball stolen away by Schaefer. Brooks Reese trailing him, drives in, layup is good. Schaefer's got 6. Abilene High is going to call another timeout. Justin Reese will use his last full timeout. 36-22, the lead is 14. This is a 13-3 run in the second half for Amarillo High. To take this 36-22 lead. And really, all of it, most of it has been done on the back of Jackson Richards, who's up to 18 points. In fact, he has 9 in the quarter, and Hud Schaefer has 4. Eagles just have the 3 ball from Shaver. First half was really tight. It was 23-19 at the half. We had 2 ties and 4 lead changes. school basketball. They put it in for Brooks Reese. Gives the ball off for Wright. Stevie Wright picks up his dribble, gives it back for Brooks. Brooks comes dribbling in on the baseline outside the three, gives it off for Cade. Cade Reese picked up by Hud Schaefer, gives it off for Stevie Wright. Wright got his man in the air, kicks it outside. Shaver, nice head fake, gets inside. Ball bounces around. Brendan Paul pulls it down. His shot's blocked. Loose to the floor. Loose scramble. And the ball belongs to Amarillo High. They say a kick ball. Well, Justin Reese, there's not anything he can say here because he has a technical. He's sitting his share and he's asking. He said, the kick ball, that's a hard call. Inbound put in to Schaefer. Schaefer stolen away by Stevie Wright. Wright dribbling in, his shot, nobody's fouled. Foul's going to be on Richards. I believe that's the third on Richards. So Richards will be subbed in for now after the first shot by Stevie Wright. First free throw on the way is good. And we will see Patch Parr come in for Jackson Richards. One free throw remaining, second on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Parr. Parr to Schaefer. Schaefer outside with it. Clay Cameron in the ball game. Shot on the way is good. It's going to be Reimer with the basket. Reimer now has 7. 38-23, the lead 15. Brooks Reese bounces that off of the rim. Pulled down by Stevie Wright somehow. He's fouled. Wright will be at the free throw line. Foul's going to be on Patch Parr. I believe that's his third. Wright back to the free throw line. Stevie Wright, the junior. Those free throws on the way is good. He has 4. Cade Reese checks out. Gavin Colley is in. Parr is out, and we'll see Will Sherwood, the 6'3 sophomore. One more free throw for Stevie Wright. Second free throw on the way is good. So 5 now, and we see Miles Osborne check in. Comes in for Brenner Paul. 38-25 with 3.5 to play in the third. Sandies kick it outside. Sherwood a 3, no. Rebound pulled down by Amarillo High. They give the ball off for Schaefer. Looks down low. Oh, nice little give and go, and the bank shot's good by Maben. Maben has 4. Lead back to 15 at 40-25. Reese. Dribbling in, bounce pass for Stevie. Stevie, spin move in the lane, jumper no. Rebound pulled down by Cameron. Cameron has the basketball in his hands, back for Schaefer. Stevie Wright took a swipe at it. They go outside now for Cameron, drives in, layup no, but Stevie Wright's going to be called for the foul. Cade Reese will have to check back in. At the free throw line is Clay Cameron. Cameron has not scored in this. First free throw on the way is good. Brooks Reese checks, or excuse me, Cade Reese checks in for Stevie Wright. 41-25, largest lead for Amarillo High now, 16. Second free throw on the way, no good. Long rebound comes down to Brooks. Brooks Reese gives the ball off for Shawver. Back for Brooks, looked at a long three. Gives it off for Shawver driving in. Comes down, Colley missed a shot. Rebound pulled down by Maben. Sandies in control by 16 with the basketball in their hands. They look for a cutter. They give it off for Sherwood. Sherwood had the ball knocked away by Shawver momentarily. Swing pass for Cameron. Cameron picked up by Osborne outside the three. Looks for a man to cut for him. Gives it off instead for Schaefer. Good backside cut there by Maben. They give it off now for Schaefer. A little turnaround jumper, really good. Hud Schaefer's feeling it. He's got 8. He's got 6 1/4. 43-25. The lead is 18 for Amarillo High. 23rd ranked team in the state starting to assert themselves. Brooks Reese, minute 43 to play in the third. Brooks looks for someone. Gives it off for his brother Cade. Cade has Maben all over him. Gives it back for Brooks. Brooks on the bounce. Shawver a three. No. Rebound pulled down by the Sandies. Amarillo High wanting to run again. Now they'll slow it down with Schaefer. Minute 15. Clock moving here. 43-25 Sandies. They go outside for Reimer. Reimer back for Maben. In motion offense again working for Amarillo High. They give it off for Reimer. Now then back for Schaefer. Hud got his man in the air. His shot blocked by Osborne. Long rebound. Colley runs it down. Shot no good. You got to have those. Rebound to Sherwood. Here come the Sandies. They will slow it down. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball knocked away. Osborne comes away with it. Long lead for Colley. Left-handed shot good, and he's fouled. Gavin Colley has his second basket of the game. And the foul is going to be on Clay Cameron. It's his first. Patch Parr comes back in. And Colley will try the three-point play. We also see Ismail come back in for Tate Maben. Gavin Colley trying to complete the three-point play. Free throws on the way is good. 5 now for Colley. 43-28 the score. Sandies with the lead and the basketball. 30 seconds in the quarter. Reimer outside for Cameron. Back for Sherwood. They'll hold the ball outside. It's Ismail. Now then back for Sherwood. 16 seconds. Paul picks him up. Sandies will just be content for 10 seconds. Now then we see Reimer start to work. 5 seconds. On the bounce, gives it off. Shot on the way, no good by Cameron. We come to the end of the third quarter. A big quarter, however, for Amarillo High as they take a 43-28 lead. Headed to the fourth here in the Bi-District round of the playoffs here on AISD Live. Fourth quarter ready to start here in the Tiger Pit. 43-28. Amarillo High has the lead. Eagles will put it inbounds. Reese, pull-up jumper on the way, good. Brooks Reese, first basket of the second half. That's the lead to 43-30. I think Abilene High is going to have to just go all gas, no brakes here. Let's see if they can run something into play. Amarillo High looks down low for Schaefer. Schaefer with the basketball in the lane. Kicks it outside for Maben. Parr is in there. Nice look down low. Shot no good by Richards, and we got a foul. Foul's on Osborne. And going to the free throw line is going to be Richards. Richards a perfect 4 for 4 at the line. I jinxed him. He has one more. Has 18 on the game. Has a second free throw upcoming. Second on the way. Also no good. I jinxed him twice. Rebound come down to Stevie Wright. Wright flying down the floor. Kicks it outside. Brenner Paul a three. No. Rebound comes down to the Sandies. Outside with the basketball is Richards. Richards trying to find somebody to cut for him. Picked up by Brenner Paul. Dishes down low. Shot on the way. Left hand no good by Parr. Rebound pulled down by the Eagles. They said the Eagles are going to have to run to try and make up this 13-point deficit. Brooks Reese got a man in the air. Dish down low for Brenner Paul. Still belongs to Abilene High. Shawver will check back in for Paul. And Parr comes out. Reimer back in. Bounce pass now for Shawver. Shawver in the basket. Has it. He's fouled. Shawver will try and complete the three-point play. Foul is on Schaefer. Amarillo High wants a timeout. It'll be a full. Shawver now has 11 and will be at the free throw line. Eagles trying to climb back into this. They trail by 11. They'll be at the free throw line. Shawver leads, along with Brooks Reese, leads the Eagles in scoring with 11 points apiece. And then Stevie Wright, Gavin Colley, each with 5. .32, and Shawver trying to complete the three-point play. Not sure what we're waiting on. Shawver to the free throw line. Free throw is on the way, no good. Rebound Stevie Wright, turnaround off the glass, no. And the rebound pulled down by Jackson Richards. Richards will walk it back up, 6:17 left to play. They give the ball off for Cameron. Cameron dishes for Maben. Maben, ball knocked away by Shawver. Still belongs to Amarillo High. Sandy basketball. He put it all the way into the backcourt. For Schaefer. Gives the ball off now for Cameron. Cameron on the bounce. Gives it off for Reimer. Reimer triple teamed outside. Someone's open. They look for Maben. Maben gives it back now for Reimer outside the three. Osborne all over him. Still outside on the wing is Schaefer. He drives in. He's Going to be called a jump ball. Amarillo High holds on to the ball.
Good D.
Sandies basketball. They put it inbound, shot no, and a foul. Foul's on Shaver. At the free throw line is Cameron. Cameron has 1 point. He's 1 of 2 from the line. He's now 2 for 3. And he has 1 more. Second free throw on the way is also good. 45-32. Sandy lead is 13. 5.5 left to play. Brooks Reese, a dialed up 3 off the glass, straight on. Has 14 now, and the Sandy lead is down to 10. Comes Richards the other way. Brooks Reese steals it away from him. Reese drives in, layup, good. Here come the Eagles. Brooks has 16. 8-point lead, 45-37. Eagles go to the full court press. Here comes Schaefer working against Cade Reese. Gives the ball off now for Tate Maben. Maben picked up by Stevie Wright. Now then back for Reimer. Reimer will hand it for Schaefer. Cade Reese all over him. 4:48 left to play. For Richards. Richards picked up by Shaver. Outside, 3 on the way. Good. 3 by Reimer. Reimer now in double figures with 10. 48-37. The lead goes back to 11. Eagles bring it down the floor. The bounce pass, Shaver got his man in the air. Step back 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Richards. Richards with the basketball in 4:18. Richards really doesn't want to keep the ball in his hands, but he'll do it for now. Ball knocked away from him by Cade Reese. That's why he didn't want the ball in his hands. Brooks Reese, nice bounce pass for Shaver, lays it up and in. Shaver up to 13 for the Eagles. 48-39, lead is 9. Under 4 to play. Justin Reese really wants his team to press. Imploring them to come and get the ball. Hud Schaefer picked up by Cade Reese. Schaefer outside. Out on the wing. Gives it off for Richards. Richards picked up by Miles Osborne. Richards tried to spin Osborne. Front irons it, no good. Rebound Stevie Wright. Eagles have a chance to cut into the lead. Brooks Reese gives it off for Stevie Wright. Wright drives in, Euro step block, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Rex Reimer, his first. Stevie Wright will be at the free throw line. He's got a pair. First free throw on the way by Stevie's good. He has 6 and 1 more coming. Right at the free throw line. That's himself, second on the way, good. He has 7. Eagles are to within 7. 48-41 Sandies. 3:15 left. Shaver got a hand on the ball, able to pick it up as par. Gives it off for Cameron. Cameron outside to Maben. Maben back for Reimer. Ball knocked away, still belongs to the Sandies.
Do it again! Do it again!
Reimer to inbound. Gets it in for Cameron. Now then for Richards. Back for Tate Maben on the bounce pass now for Parr. Parr picked up by Shaver, 2:50 left. Eagles need a stop here. Parr swings it for Richards. Richards gets Cade Reese. Got a foul, and I believe Cade is going to be called for the foul here. Nope, this is going to be on Brooks Reese. And we see Schaefer check back in for Reimer. Amarillo High will put it inbounds. Parr on the bounce for Cameron. Back to Parr. Back for Cameron. Cameron got his man in the air, blocked by Shaver. Comes down to Brooks Reese. 2.5 to go. Eagles have a shot here to cut into the lead. They trail by 7. Brooks Reese outside the 3. Gives it off for Osborne. Osborne works off the screen, gives it back for Shaver. 2:18 left. Sandies in their zone. Shaver try to get his man in the air, drives in. Scoop, no. Rebound pulled down by Cameron. Cameron shaded by Stevie Wright. Wright had a swipe at the ball. Under a 2 to play. Parr. Well, I tell you what, Amarillo High is so disciplined, they're not going to take a shot here if they don't have to. Mabin gives it back off for Cameron. Now then back for Schaefer. They give it off for Parr. Good patience again. Down the block, a little backdoor cut, laid up and in by Richards. Richards now has 20. 50-41, 1:24 to play. Brooks Reese the 3, no, but he's fouled and he gets to shoot 3. Foul's going to be on Mabin. Could have teed Mabin up right there because he kind of taunted at Brooks Reese. Brooks will be at the stripe. First free throw on the way, good. Brooks has 17. Eagles trail by 8 with 1:20 to play. I'm sure that Justin Reese, when he called his team over just now, said, you got to press the rest of the way. Second free throw on the way, good. 18 now for Reese. He's got 1. Reimer checks in for Cameron. 1 free throw remaining, 50-43. Third free throw. In and out, won't go. And we got a lane violation. So Reese gets to stay at the line. We see Cameron come right back in for Patch Parr. Brooks Reese has 1 more. Free throw is good. He now has 19 in the game. 50-44, it's a 2-possession game. Reimer with the inbound. Walks it back outside. Richards gives the ball off for Schaefer. Schaefer dishes down low. Shot on the way, good by Cameron. Cameron's got 5 all in the second half. Minute 3, 8-point lead. Brooks Reese, logo 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Cameron. Under a minute to play. 8-point lead for Amarillo High. Cade Reese going to be called for the foul. It's on the floor. So the inbounds will be put in by Reimer. Puts it in the hands of Cameron. Cameron back to Richards. Foul is on Shaver. And going to the free throw line is going to be Richards. Richards missed his last 2 free throws. He is hitting 74% for the year. First free throw on the way is good. 21 for Jackson Richards. And Patch Parr checks back in for Schaefer. One more free throw left. Richards sets and shoots, and it's good. Richards has 22. 10-point lead, 45 seconds. Stevie Wright gives it off. Shawver drives in. Shawver's shot is good, and the Eagles take the timeout. 15 for Shawver. Justin Reese takes a 30. 54-46, the lead is 8 with 37 seconds left to play. Eagles have outscored the Sandies 18-11 here in the fourth quarter. Been a furious Abilene High rally. And now then here in the final 37.5 seconds. Amarillo High will inbounds the basketball. They do so for Richards. Richards gets it in the hands of Reimer, and the ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Abilene High basketball. Jason Pillion holding on the ball for a long time. Parr comes in, Reimer is out. Eagle basketball. Put it in the hands of Cade Reese, 30 seconds left. Gives the ball to Brooks Reese in the corner. Osborne a three, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Sandies. And there's going to be a foul against Shawver on Richards. Richards will go back to the free throw line. 54-46, Richards to the free throw line at the other end. 18 seconds. Free throw on the way is good. He has 23. You see Reimer check back in for Schaefer. One more free throw, second on the way. No good. Rebound to Shawver. Eagles 17 seconds. They trail by 9. Wright gives it off for Osborne. Osborne gets it to Cade Reese. Reese drives in 6 seconds. Shawver. The ball goes off his foot, and that's going to do it. Amarillo High will not take a shot, and the Sandies will win the bi-district championship by a final score of 55-46. Justin Reese hugging his son, Brooks Reese, who had a heck of a ball game here tonight. Bi-district championship for the Sandies. Jason Pillion stops to talk to Brooks Reese for a moment, who had an outstanding game in his last game for Abilene High. This is a good game. 23rd ranked Sandies go to 27-7 overall. Abilene High's season will be over at 20-12. 55-46. Taking a look at what we see for the Sandies. Jackson Richards leads all scorers with 23 points on the game. Rex Reimer had 10. Clay Cameron had, Hutch Schaefer had 8. Patch Parr and Clay Cameron had 5 apiece. Cade Babin had 4. To pace the Sandies. And for Abilene High, Brooks Reese in his last game has 19. He had 9 in the first half, 10 in the second half for 19 points. Peyton Shawver, the senior, had 15 in his last game. Shawver had 6 in the first half, 15 in the second. Stevie Wright had 7. Gavin Colley had 5 for the total of 46. So Amarillo High will get the gold basketball here. You see that handoff to the Sandies as they advance to take on the winner of El Paso High and El Paso Americans. Good basketball game here tonight. You hate for the basketball season to end, but it does tonight, and got to congratulate Abilene High. They had their first district championship since 2016, first outright district title since 2016. But they fall here tonight by a final score of 55-46. And that's going to do it for us. For Randy Cluck, who produces and directs all this for AISD Live, thank you for the crew that's all worked this basketball season. I'm Jimmy Pope. Thank you for watching this one here tonight. Final score again, Amarillo High 55-46. Everybody go watch the second soccer game right here on AISD Live. So long, everybody.